good question. We get that question 1,000 times a week. The really important consideration with looking at our 400 watt panels, whether it's the lower voltage version or the high voltage version, is not to be confused with low power and high power, because they both produce 400 watts. So the power that they produce is exactly the same. You put them through the same type of solar controller, you'll get the same amount of power through regardless of which model you use. The reason to go for a high voltage power option in terms of our 400 watt folding panel, so the high voltage version, you'll see it in the description as 400 HV, that's designed around the need for higher voltage applications where you might be charging a 24 or 36 or a 48 volt battery system, where though the higher the voltages of the battery system, the higher the voltage of the solar system needs to be as well. If you're charging a 12 volt battery, you don't need to go for the higher voltage system, unless you need to run really long extension cables. So you might go to a particular place where you park your caravan or your four-wheel drive, for example, and the only place to park is in the trees, and I can't get any proper sunlight for 15 meters over, away from where I would normally park. I need a really long extension cable, and rather than having to put a really big cable on there, you can go the higher voltage version. Allows you to run smaller cables at lower current, then put it through the MPPT, and then you still get the same output efficiency. But for the vast majority of people, if you're running a 12 volt battery system, unless you need those long cables, the lower voltage version is the right option. If you are running a 24, 36 or 48 volt battery system, you have to use the higher voltage panel because the 20 volts is too low to even start the solar controller to start charging those high voltage batteries.